silent.
My shields are down.
The ship is disrupting communications.
We're on our own now. Those things look like the husks that Geth used on Eden Prime.
The Geth got that technology from Sovereign.
Looks like Mr. Elusive was right. The collectors are working. This thing used to be human, didn't it? Is it one of the colonists?
No. The Geth impaled their victims on giant spikes to turn them into husks. I don't see any of them here. The collectors already had the husks. They took the colonists alive for something else.
These aren't the same creatures I fought on Eden Prime.
At least we can still kill them.
Collectors must be experimenting on the colonists.
Probably something horrible. I don't even like to think
Guess
about
we'll find out when we stop them.
The collectors aren't getting away with it.
Okay, Shepard. I'm ready.
This is creepy. Where'd they all go?
It's just like Freedom's Progress. The entire colony. Gone.
My shields are down.
They should soften them up. Go for the optics. Go for the optics. Yeah. Must be some kind of stasis field. They're frozen, but still aware.
They've been like this a long time.
I am assuming direct control. Assuming direct control. Why do you repeat? Sister Shepard.
Cloaking!
You will know pain, Shepard. Form is fragile.
Nothing's faster than fatigue of off top.
Assuming direct control. Assuming control. We will end you. We are unstoppable. This hurts you. This is true power.
Eat it!
Now you see me!
Direct intervention is necessary.
Company. Get out here, now!
You're human. What are you doing out here? You lead them right here.
You had to hear them trying to get in. Seems like it's hard to hide from the collectors.
Those things are collectors? You mean, they're real? I thought they were just made up, you know, propaganda to keep us in Alliance space. No, they got Lilith. I saw her go down. Sten, too. They got damn near everybody.
What's your name? What do you do here?
Name's Delan. Mechanic. I came down to check on the main grid after I looked outside and there was swarms of bugs. Everyone, damn it, it's the Alliance's fault. They stationed that Chief Williams here and built those defense towers. It made us a target.
Tell me more about this alliance.
Chief Williams? Heard she was... Didn't mean nothing to me, though. Would rather she just stayed back in Council space.
Any idea what she was doing on Horizon?
Supposed to be helping us get to I got the feeling she was here for something else. Spying on us, maybe.
Tell me about the colony
A
defense.
gift from the Alliance. High-powered Guardian lasers. Supposed to... Had to build a massive underground generator just to give it enough juice. Oh, so the Alliance gave us a giant gun that couldn't shoot straight. Stupid sons of bitches.
Why do you think this is the alliance?
We're just a small colony. Nobody bothered us before we started building those damn defense towers. I left Council space to get away from the Alliance. Nothing good ever comes from getting mixed up with them.
The collectors are targeting remote colonies.
I don't need their help. That rep said she was just here to get the towers online, but mark my words, there's more to it.
If you have defenses, we can use them against the Collector ship.
You'd need to calibrate the targeting system first. It's
We
never
should
worked.
be able to figure it out. Just tell us where to find it.
Head for the main transmitter on the other side of the colony. Pretty hard to miss. The targeting controls are at the base.
It's probably just better if you
Yeah,
stay.
I'll let you out, but I'm locking the door. Good luck.
Trouble behind. Deploying combat drone.
Attack. Nothing stands against us. Ignore the fallen. This hurts you. Face your annihilation.
This should come in handy.
I thought we'd run across more of those frozen colonists. Not that I'm complaining.
The Collectors must have taken them to their ship. We're running out of time.
Did I do that?
Go for the optics, Jatika. Go for the optics.
There it is, the transmitter.
Normandy, do you copy?
Joker here. Signal's weak, Commander, but we got you.
Edie, can you get the colony's
Errors
defense
in the
towers?
calibration software are easily rectified, but it will
take
recommend
time.
a defensive posture. I will not be
The
able
collectors
to-
won't just sit by while we do this.
Got any
Just
other
one.
helpful tips?
Enemy reinforcements are closing in.
Assuming direct control. I will show you. Our power is unlimited. This is what you face.
Bypassing fail-safes and attempting emergency power. Please hold the defense tower.
Leave the dead where they fall. We fight as one. I will direct this personally.
Combat drone ready.
Firm Shepard's body if possible. We are your genetic destiny.
There's gonna be more.
Sequential power-up initiated. Guardian anti-ship batteries at 40%.
More of them! We sure are popular today. How do you like that?
Direct intervention is necessary. The forces of the universe bend to me.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 60%. Syncing targeting protocols to Normandy systems. Continue to protect the tower.
Get ready. There's got to be more.
Edie, we need that system online.
Look at that. Whatever it is, don't get too close.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 100%. I have control.
It is working!
Lights out!
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 100%. I have control.
Try again. Go get them!
My shields are down.
Go get them, Tika! Good girl!
No! Don't let him get away!
There's nothing we can do. They're gone.
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lilith. Do something!
I didn't want it to end this way. I did what I could.
Don't blame yourself, Shepard.
Shepard? Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander Shepard, Captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, Savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a god, Delan, back from the dead.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
I thought you were dead, Commander. We all did.
It's been too long, Ash. How have you been?
That's it? You show up after 2 years and act like nothing's happened? I would have followed you anywhere, Commander. I thought you were gone. You were more than our commander. Why didn't you try to contact me? Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
Not my choice. I spent the last 2 years in some kind of coma while Cerberus rebuilt me.
You're with Cerberus now? Tally 2? I can't believe the reports were right.
Reports? You mean you already knew?
Alliance intel said Cerberus could be behind our missing colonies. We got a tip that this one could be the next to get hit. I went to Anderson, but he wouldn't talk. But there were rumors that you weren't dead. Worse, that you were working for the enemy.
Cerberus and I want the same thing, to save our colonies. That doesn't mean I answer to them.
Do you really believe that? Or is that just what Cerberus wants you to think? I wanted to believe that you were alive. I just never expected anything like this. You've turned your back on everything we stood for.
Ash, you know me. You know I'd only do this for the right reason. You saw it yourself. The Collectors are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I'd like to believe you, Shepard, but I don't trust Cerberus. And it worries me that you do. What did they do to you? What if they're behind it? What if they're the ones working with the Collectors?
Ash, can't you see what's happened? You're so focused on Cerberus that you're ignoring the real threat.
You're letting how you feel about their history get in the way of the facts.
Or maybe you feel like you owe Cerberus because they saved you. Maybe it's you. Doesn't matter. I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. It's in my blood. I'm reporting back to the Citadel. I'll let them decide if they believe your story.
I could use someone like you in my crew, Ash. It'll be just like old times.
No, it won't. I'm no fan of aliens, but Cerberus has a history of being extremist. I'll never work for a group like that. So long, Commander. Good luck.
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up. I've had enough of this colony.
Shepard, good work on Horizon. Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
It's not a victory. We interrupted the Collectors, but
That's better than an entire colony, and more than we've accomplished. The Collectors will be more careful now. but I think we can find another way to lure them in.
Ash said the Alliance got a tip about me and Cerberus.
I may have let it slip that you were alive, and with
You risked the lives of my friend, my crew, and that entire colony.
a calculated risk. I suspected the Collectors. I told you I wouldn't sit and wait while the Reapers and Collectors. Besides, they would have hit another colony eventually, and without a way to predict which one, they would have abducted everyone.
We have to make sure they don't abduct anyone else.
I want the Collectors stopped for that very reason. That's why we're doing this. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no look. The same goes for you. Can I assume you've put your past relationships behind you?
None of your damn business.
If it affects the mission, better you should leave it behind. Shepard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, to have any hope of surviving, you and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
Let me worry about them. You just find us a way.
I just want to be upfront about your odds. And be careful, Shepard. The Collectors will be watching.
I guess we're really gonna do it. Hit the Omega-4 relay. Looking forward to the action. After seeing what those bastards did on Horizon, though, makes you
They're
think.
powerful. But we've got a few tricks for them.
No argument there, Commander. Horizon just made it hit. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is, too.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Commander, we've got a priority signal from 5th Fleet headquarters. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Thank you for your time. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent...
So why call
Just
me?
this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
I have a hell of a squad with me.
Kenson is my friend. If the Batarians... This is serious, Commander. Go in with discretion. Or don't go at all.
What's Dr. Kenson actually
She's
doing?
a deep cover operative, Shepard. I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found
What
it.
else can you tell me about
Amanda's a top scientist and Alliance agent working in Batarians. She and I go back pretty far, Commander. I won't let her rot away in a Batarian.
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat.
Kenson's team found an artifact out in Batarian space. She believes it's... I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth
The
checking.
Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance.
This is not an Alliance operation. It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official, you keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
I'll make this a
The
priority.
prison is hidden underground and a Batarian out. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery.
Got it.
Hack it out.
Miranda wants to see you, Commander.
Shepard, I find myself in... I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew.
You remember what I told you about Father? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus, she's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father's tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Did your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get... My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in a lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Jacob wants to speak with you, Commander.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
The yeoman said you wanted to see me.
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time. Well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I'd think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log.
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operation stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am. And as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I think we can spare the time.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to...
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis' assistant has been helping any patients with complications. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlight that may have information on him.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Give me some time.
Sure.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about... You know anything about this?
I saved you a lot of trouble. You should be
Grateful. Huh. Now I get to deal with the slavers complaining about the reduction in their...
What's your job
I'm
here,
supposed to
exactly?
keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of... Not much for me to do anymore. But the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha.
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Not much for me to do anymore. But the way those Vorcha breed,
I'll just be
keep
going.
up the good work.
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Sel. You look like a good person to know.
Friendly faces seem hard to come by around.
Reasonable people are more valuable than air in a place like this.
I can see you're trying to flatter me.
Of course. Forgive me. You just made me...
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you
Important
do?
business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
What do you mean, we can
Well, I didn't want to say any. Certain people here have business deals with people. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's
I'm
all
listening.
I'll say. I'm in the information business. Specifically, it's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel, and inside, look around for anything that might hold a data packet. Good luck, my friends.
End is not. End is not. Tentatively excited. Welcome
What
humans.
kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly with pride. My prices are the lowest anywhere on the
I have
state.
things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves.
I can't compete with the black market. I'll do what I can, but don't tell anyone all this. You're back. You must have seen something you like.
What do you want?
What's behind this
VIP
door?
section of the club. For those,
I'd like to join the
This
party.
really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks.
We can use this.
Captain Hannah Shepard has apparently turned down an admiral's star and will remain in command of the Orizaba. The captain deemed her promotion to admiral a political ploy and said that she could best honor her child's legacy by captaining a ship.
What do you need?
I'm trying to track...
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you
I
up.
appreciate
See
the
if you
help.
still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help. You've got all the time in the world.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for
That
some
depends
work?
on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old... She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now, as long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against...
Why come to me?
Because Arya said so. What
If Arya wants my help, she better...
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Come back here when it's done. You'll get your due.
I'll be back.
Good luck.
Greetings.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Now it's just Arya's trophy.
You could be my Krant, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again. Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You're gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
You're the Patriarch's Krant. I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Use this. Don't ever let
Thanks to you. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Bar out on the front looked like this. Me and some friends got stupid one night. Long story short, Templars fled, followed by pistols. We all got out, except my buddy Narco. Places like this are slaughterhouses, dressed as nightclubs. Shit you not.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more.
I see. Well, it's not what I asked, but you got the job. Do you need something else?
Sounds like you and
Our
Patriarch.
history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the Fool, but Patriarch was something different. A powerful friend.
I'm surprised you were ever
We were
anything-
allies for 100 years. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Superior intel? Assassination?
That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something
I found it
else.
humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my... I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around?
I did. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities.
Interesting.
Do you need something else? You should find a nice young man to keep you warm in the meantime. You look like you need to loosen up a little.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorchet Task Force. Got something to report?
There's an awful
You're a
lot.
pestilence. Not much for me to do and keep up the good work.
Ready now?
Ready when you are.
Get in.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
Just tell us where to go.
Archangel's holed up in a... He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very... But he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to
And that's where we come.
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep our...
That's goddamn suicide.
Pretty much. But you look like you can head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka.
So the bridge is the only way?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground We've got teams digging, but if they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish
They were
the
using
job.
a gunship to take out one
Yeah,
guy.
and Archangel shut it down. He didn't it wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Where's the infiltration team
On the far
now?
side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen. More distractions. Tarek used a gun. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't
What do you
find
know
it.
about
I'm the
Archangel?
wrong guy to ask. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with, but don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer. Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's
Getting in will be easy. Getting out should be fun.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise. I don't expect much from the... Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
Figure that out by yourself. I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack.
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men. Archangel's not going anywhere, so who knows? Maybe
So
you'll
you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers...
Precisely. You're paid whether you survive or not. Is up to you.
Why are Eclipse on
Since
Omega?
you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs...
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and...
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make it... We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws, and he'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you. He raided one of my transports last month, killed... One of them was my brother, so yes. It's pretty damn personal.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is...
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around. You'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's... But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fool... Can I assist you further?
Where did he come from?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
That should slow them down.
Nice. Anyone who activates that thing will get blown the hell up. Friend or foe.
Leave us alone.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the Blood Pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you've... Ask your questions and go.
When did the Blood Pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us, but he says the Sons have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs.
Why are the Blood Pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed. Talk to us. The Blood Pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
he's just an uptight asshole. But he's costing me men, and I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the... He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Sounds like you've had personal
He
experience.
tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him, almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
What do you want, freelancer?
I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get that gunship working, or he'll be next over that bridge. Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
I just have a few questions about...
Get this scum out of my face.
Tarek, what's eating your ass?
Zaid,
I take it you two are acquainted?
we've crossed paths a few times. Since when do you work for so little?
Since when are you a goddamn madman?
It's Archangel. This guy's gonna kill me. Almost did already.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, Zaid, I gotta deal with this shit. Jinta, talk to these guys. Answer whatever questions they have. Good to see you. And who knows, maybe you'll solve my problem for me.
Anything's possible.
Good thing you know him. Tarek hates having to hire freelancers. He doesn't trust anyone outside the blue
You don't
zone.
say.
What can I do for you?
What's Tarek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that... After that, he'll let Eclipse in the... I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
What if Archangel survives all the attacks?
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so... Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there.
What do the Blue Suns
We
do
supply
on-
goods to a lot of the groups.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name... We also broker deals between factions. You wouldn't know it to look at him now.
How did Archangel get the Blue Suns so mad?
He harasses him. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
What do you know about
He's
Archangel?
a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is... Other than that, he shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and he can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Why do you hate
He
him
went
so
after
much?
Tarek. At his home. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second, getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
We better get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Cap...
This can't be right. How could he have every exit covered? Damn it. Carm's blood pack better wait for my...
Watch out!
I'm looking for Sergeant Kathka.
You and me both. He's over there working on... We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no...
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Kathka?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. You three The infiltration team is about to give us a sick... Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Tarek, besides, she's not quite ready. I bet a few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating
I'm in the infiltration group. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's...
Try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction. You don't have to make it all. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
How will the infiltration team get
They've
to
got two. They trap them in close quarters. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So the bridge is the
Until
only
the
way.
gunship's working again. Look, we got a plan. We don't... Just do your damn job. Collect your credits and go home.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the You freelancers get the privilege.
Target is in sight. Where a go?
Check. Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
You're working too hard.
Doesn't look good for Archangel.
We've got nothing better to do. Let's go.
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
12 o'clock.
Fire!
This looks interesting.
Through my shields!
Archangel?
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
Garrus! What are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on
I got
our
fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the
It
Terminus?
wasn't easy. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself
It's just a name the locals gave me. I don't mind it, but please. It's, just
You nailed me good a couple times, by the
concussive
way.
rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots in. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
Just waiting doesn't seem like a good
This
option.
place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get in
My
here?
feelings got in the way of... I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
More than scouts. One less now, though.
Indeed. We better get rid. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything they've got.
Like that.
Heads up, they're deploying snipers.
Here we go.
Impressive!
Want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel. Go!
Online.
Sending out the heavy mix.
No problem. Take care of itself.
Scratch one! Moving to cover!
Going silent.
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me before they regroup.
That's all of them.
We need to prepare. Come see me.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the... I've been hunting that little
We
bastard.
still got blood pack and blue suns left.
Maybe. They've reinforced it, but they're not coming over the bridge yet.
Yeah, that sounded bad.
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
Let's split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Zaid, stay with Garrett.
Roger that.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
How do I get to the
Go
basement?
down a level. The basement door's on all radio directions if... Good luck.
Smoking!
Find the large shutters and seal them.
Well done!
Shut down. Shutter secured.
Here they come. There's not too many yet. Just one more shutter. Hurry!
Now you see me.
Taking some fire, Shepard. Time to get those damn shutters open.
Commencing shutdown.
Lights out!
Taking some fire, Shepard. Time to get those damn shutters open.
Lights out!
Commencing shutdown.
Shields down.
Now you see me.
Taking some fire, Shepard. Time to get those damn shutters open.
Going dark.
See that? Did I do that?
Here comes the destroyer!
Obstruction detected.
I'm going to need some help soon. They're getting more aggressive.
Shutter secured.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the door.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
Going silent.
Enemy charging!
Thanks, Shepard. They hardly got through to me. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, and I still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Watch it!
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already.
I fixed it, but not completely. I made sure of that.
They're all loading troops. Watch your back, Shepard. We need to prepare. Come see me.
Hostile down.
They're rappelling down the sidewall, ground floor.
Let's go! Running cover! Anyone else want some help?
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's not gonna make it.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. I've heard bad things about Cerberus these past few years.
Right now, they're a necessary evil.
I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barrier. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
You love the power they gave.
They never gave me a choice.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
There were other children?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hid. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
I'm going to talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Attacking our allies is going to derail our mission.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage
You've lived
dump?
with this your whole life.
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy or Miranda?
You're such a dog.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time
I really
to talk?
need to clean up this engine. Maybe later? Talk to you later.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting this. Ugh. Annoyed.
What do you need?
You friendly enough to talk about who you were before?
You're reaching back centuries, Shepard. Long before anything was...
So why keep it secret?
No reason, from your perspective. But there are plenty of people... I've had a few careers. A few names. Commando training, mercenary leanings. I've kept what was valuable and dropped the baggage.
I thought you were in charge. Why so
I have
scared?
nothing to fear on Omega. That doesn't mean I want to broadcast my... You'd be surprised how long some entities can hold a grudge. This little exercise with Patri... Not even the first Krogan I've pissed off.
You couldn't have started here with nothing.
I've always been important, even if others didn't recognize it. So yes, I had money to start this operation. I also had creditors who thought they were more entitled to it. I let them chase a ghost, or several. It's relatively easy to outlive a Solarian, but not their record-keeping.
You're important, but also isolated.
I lean toward a particular type of work. It tends to incur... Sometimes you'd rather disappear than be forced to kill someone.
All right, I'll drop it.
Better luck next time.
So you must know what's
Everything
what.
that's worth knowing. I don't usually... Mundane things you can find yourself. Just don't waste my time.
Sounds like you and Patriarch.
As I said, he was the toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something
I eventually found a certain...
Interesting.
Do you need something else?
This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You should find a nice young man to keep you warm in the meantime. You look like you need to loosen up a little.